Thanks, Ina. How's it, Frans?
Hello.
Frans, so far this year, you guys have only played against Southern Hemisphere teams in the Rugby Championship. This is the only warm-up game against a Northern Hemisphere team before the World Cup. How important is that in terms of preparation?
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I think it's obviously, it's obviously good in prep for the World Cup to face a quality side like Wales. But then on the other hand, I think every team brings something different, and it's our job to analyze whoever we're playing against and to prepare as well as possible for that coming weekend's opponent.
Sorry, if I can just follow up on that, is playing against a Northern Hemisphere team going to be very different in terms of what they bring compared to playing against Southern Hemisphere sides?
Yeah, like I tried to say now, I think each team has his own identity, own plans, and what they wanna do on the field. But I think there's maybe a common trend between Southern Hemisphere and Northern Hemisphere, but that's not really for me to comment on. The only thing is, I think it's important to know what you want to do, know your opponent of the next game, and focus on that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zina. Frans, Cardiff is obviously not the happiest hunting ground for South African teams, both at the international level, as we know, and also as we've seen this past season in the URC. What are the good aspects of playing in Cardiff, or what are the bad aspects of playing in Cardiff?
Hello, Jan. Well, I don't know if you know, but the weather now is much better than the end of your tour. But yeah, it's tough. Wales is a proper opponent. But our focus will be on our plan on Saturday and what we want to do and execute on the field, and not really the setting or the history behind it.
If I may ask, do you guys know if the roof is going to be open or closed on Saturday?
I don't actually know yet. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
Morgan?
Yet.
Thanks. It's hi, Frans. I just want to ask about the second row. I know this is going to probably be a weird question, but does it feel different having a different set of second row players behind you than the usual Etzebeth and let's say Lotte Jager?
Hello. So obviously they are all different players to each other, and we mix and match trainings, and obviously the games we played until now. I've played with RG and JK in that first Australian game, and then and there after that as well. So it doesn't make a big difference in my view, but obviously we have to find each other quickly, and I think we've done that well. And yeah, we need to, that combination, it's our responsibility to make it work.
Frans, then obviously Wales have they've had a difficult season, but you guys know from last summer just how tough an opposition they are, don't you?
No, definitely. As I said just now to the previous questions, like the other guy said, the record of Wales here in Cardiff is very good. I think they're a very good team, and with good plans. So yeah.
Can I ask you about Alexia back? Just what he does for the Springboks doesn't really need to be said, but what's it like as a teammate is to have him back?
That's awesome. I'm really happy for him, and yeah, but the two of us come a long way. We've played junior age groups together, so I'm really happy for him, and I really hope it goes well for him.
And when you won the World Cup 4 years ago, that's the team in South Africa, not just made sort of the bomb squad and the strength and depth that you had in your front five with the guys coming off the bench. Do you feel like, obviously there's a lot of guys still there, do you feel like that's still there, or maybe you're even in a better place than putting it?
Yeah, well, obviously there is awesome squad depth, and that makes for very good competition within the squad, and I think makes everyone better. So yeah, definitely awesome.
Let's go to Kaniso.
Zina, hi, it's Sim. It's actually not Kaniso. We're sharing a computer because mine wouldn't connect for some weird reason.
All good.
Okay, cool. Frans, just a couple of questions. The first one is you've been a Springbok for 10 years.
The signal was a bit weird. Were you asking me?
Sorry, I'm a bit confused. Sorry. Can you guys hear me?
I heard you. Someone else came in from the side. I don't know.
Gareth, please.
Okay, I was saying you played for the Boks for 10 years. To what do you attribute that longevity? And then the second part is, have you ever considered one of those overseas offers? If not, why not?
Sorry, just your first question. I didn't get the question.
I said you've played for the Boks for 10 years. To what do you attribute that longevity? Because obviously it's quite tough. It's quite a tough position to play in. And then the second part is just about I think you heard.
Yeah. So obviously very, very privileged to have been a part of the Springboks for the amount of years that I've been here, and I think it's just a thing of keep on working hard and really privileged and blessed to be backed by the coaches on that. And then your second question was if I ever considered overseas deal.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, obviously. So it's I think it's a timing thing. I've just been whenever. I think I've really been blessed with the opportunities I got back home in South Africa. And I think that's probably the answer.
We'll close with the media conference with Justin, guys.
Thank you, Zina. Frans, net kortliks in Afrikaans, in terme van julle voorbereiding nog voor die Wêreldbeker, waar voel julle as 'n span julle tans is met net hierdie twee wedstryde wat julle nou voor het voor die Wêreldbeker?
Hallo Justin, vra jy my waar ek dink ons is?
Asseblief ja, Frans in Afrikaans.
Ja, ek dink is natuurlik 'n baie goeie geleentheid hierdie twee wedstryde om teen twee spanne soos Wallis en Nieu-Seeland te speel voor die Wêreldbeker, om te werk aan goed wat ons nog wil uitsorteer en ritme bou en vorm te bou en beter te maak. Daar's definitief altyd plek vir verbetering, en ja, ek dink ook dis hoekom hierdie wedstryde gereël is, dat ons lekker baie goed kan uitstryk.
Awesome. Dankie, Frans. Guys, thank you very much. We'll be